Hello everyone, welcome to Psychiant. Today we dive into the captivating world of human attraction. From body language to subconscious signals, we'll uncover 25 fascinating psychological facts that explain what makes someone irresistible. Stay tuned until the end for some surprising insights you won't want to miss. Attraction theory seeks to uncover the reasons behind our relationships with others. It explores the factors that trigger attraction and strengthen bonds in all types of relationships. In psychology, there are 5 types of attraction causes. Let's break them down. Let's start with physical attraction, the first thing people often notice. What exactly is it that makes someone stand out in a crowd, drawing us in? It turns out our attraction to others is not just about charm or personality, it's also deeply connected to science and our biology. Have you ever noticed how some faces just seem more appealing? It's not a coincidence. Research has shown that symmetry plays a huge role in how we perceive beauty. Faces that are symmetrical, where both sides mirror each other, are universally considered more attractive. Why? It signals genetic health and stability. Our brains are wired to look for traits that indicate someone might be a good mate or partner, and symmetry is a strong indicator of that. Then there's the color red. You've probably heard that red is a bold, attention-grabbing color, but it's not just for show. Studies have revealed that wearing red can make a person seem more attractive. Red is linked to passion, desire, and even romance, all of which stir up powerful emotions. Next time you want to turn heads or make a lasting impression, don't be afraid to reach for something red. It could give you that extra edge. But let's not forget the power of sound. The pitch of your voice can influence how others perceive you. For instance, men tend to find higher-pitched voices in women more attractive, associating them with femininity and youth. On the other hand, women are often drawn to deeper voices in men, linking them to strength and confidence. It's a subtle yet powerful factor in how we connect with each other. And while we're talking about senses, don't underestimate the power of smell. You might not even realize it, but your natural scent plays a significant role in attraction. It's all about pheromones, chemicals released by our bodies that subconsciously signal things like compatibility or even emotional connection. A person's scent can trigger a response from others without either of them being aware of it. Finally, let's talk about faces again. But this time, it's about the features that attract us. For men, youthful features, like smooth skin and bright eyes, are often the signs of beauty. Women, however, tend to gravitate towards men with more mature, defined features. These characteristics suggest reliability, strength, and stability, qualities that many find comforting and appealing in a partner. Attraction is complex, and while we often think of it as something that happens instantly, it's actually influenced by a fascinating blend of biology, psychology, and social cues. The next time you find yourself drawn to someone, remember, it's more than just their smile or their style. Your brain is at work, processing a wide range of signals, from symmetry to scent, that tell you something deeper about who they are. Now, let's take a closer look at the emotional and psychological factors that play a huge role in attraction. While physical traits might catch our eye, it's often the emotional and psychological qualities that create deeper, lasting connections. Confidence, for example, is incredibly attractive. It's not just about how someone looks or how they dress, but the way they carry themselves. Confidence signals self-assurance and strength, and these qualities can make someone magnetic. When a person exudes confidence, others are naturally drawn to them, often without fully understanding why. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, and that kind of assurance is undeniably appealing. But it's not just about how someone feels about themselves. It's also how we perceive them. This brings us to the halo effect. It's a fascinating psychological phenomenon where we tend to attribute other positive traits to someone simply because they're physically attractive. Someone who is seen as good-looking is often assumed to be more intelligent, kinder, or more capable. In other words, their attractiveness can give them a kind of halo, making us view them more positively in other areas of life, even if we've never interacted with them on a deeper level. Then there's mirroring, a subtle yet powerful way we connect with others. When we like someone, we tend to unconsciously mimic their body language and gestures. Whether it's matching their posture, tone of voice, or even the way they smile, mirroring strengthens bonds and fosters a sense of connection. It's a silent form of communication that shows we're in sync with the person we're with. And it happens almost instinctively. Now let's talk about vulnerability. It may seem counterintuitive, but being open and sharing personal experiences with someone can actually deepen a relationship. Vulnerability creates trust and intimacy. When we open up emotionally, we invite the other person to do the same, which strengthens the emotional bond between us. It's in these moments of shared vulnerability that many relationships go from surface level to something much more meaningful. Finally, who doesn't love a good laugh? Humor is one of the most desirable qualities in any relationship, especially long-term ones. A good sense of humor signals positivity and compatibility. It shows that two people can enjoy each other's company and navigate life's ups and downs together. Humor can also be a great way to diffuse tension and build rapport, making it a crucial ingredient for maintaining strong connections over time. Attraction is not just about what we see with our eyes. It's about how we feel, how we connect emotionally, and how we communicate on a deeper level. It's the confidence, the humor, the vulnerability, and the subconscious cues that create bonds that go beyond the surface. Next time you find yourself drawn to someone, take a moment to appreciate the emotional and psychological factors at play. They might just be the key to a deeper connection. Let's explore how our behavior can influence attraction. It's not just about what we look like or how we feel. The way we act can either draw someone in or push them away. Psychology has a lot to say about how our interactions shape the way others perceive us, and some of the most powerful tools in attraction come from simple behavioral cues. Take eye contact. For example, ever noticed how holding someone's gaze for a few extra seconds can create an instant connection? It's no accident. Prolonged eye contact fosters emotional intimacy and signals interest. When we make eye contact with someone, it's like we're saying, "I'm here with you," creating a powerful sense of connection. So next time you're talking to someone, don't be afraid to look them in the eyes. It might just make them feel more engaged and drawn to you. And then there's touch. It's one of the most basic ways we communicate, and it can be a powerful tool for attraction. Simple, subtle touches, like brushing someone's arm or a light tap on the shoulder, can increase familiarity and comfort, building a sense of closeness. Touch creates a physical connection that words often can't convey. It's one of those instinctive behaviors that signal warmth, openness, and trust. Just be mindful of context, of course, and let the situation guide your actions. Ever heard of playing hard to get? It might sound like a game, but it's actually a psychological phenomenon that can heighten attraction. When someone appears slightly unattainable, it often sparks more interest. The mystery and challenge of not quite knowing can make a person even more intriguing. People naturally want what they can't easily have, and the hard-to-get approach can amplify that desire. But remember, it's all about balance. The key is to leave a little bit of room for curiosity without being distant or dismissive. Another interesting behavioral pattern is the proximity effect. The more time we spend with someone, the more likely we are to develop feelings of attraction toward them. Familiarity breeds liking, as the saying goes. Spending time in close proximity, whether it's through shared activities, conversations, or even just being in the same space, increases our comfort and connection with that person. Over time, the bond deepens, and they become more appealing simply by virtue of their presence in our lives. Lastly, there's the scarcity principle. Ever noticed how people seem to value things more when they're rare or hard to obtain? The same goes for people. When we're less available, when we don't make ourselves constantly accessible, it can make us seem more desirable. The idea of something being in limited supply creates a sense of urgency and value. This doesn't mean you should play games with someone's feelings, but it's about recognizing that attraction often grows when there's a bit of space, mystery, or unpredictability in the dynamic. So, how we behave, whether through eye contact, touch, playing hard to get, spending time together, or making ourselves a bit less available, all shapes attraction in subtle yet profound ways. These behavioral patterns, rooted in psychology, help us create connections that go beyond surface-level attraction, building bonds that are deeper and more enduring. The next time you're engaging with someone, pay attention to your actions and how they might be influencing the attraction between you. When it comes to attraction, it's not just personal chemistry or biology at play. Society and culture play a significant role in shaping our preferences as well. From social trends to cultural norms, the way we perceive attractiveness is often influenced by the world around us. Take the cheerleader effect, for example. This phenomenon explains why we're more likely to find someone attractive if others do too. It's all about social proof. When we see a group of people admiring or showing interest in someone, we tend to agree with the group. It's like a validation loop. When a person is popular or admired by others, their attractiveness increases in our eyes. This social influence makes us more likely to feel drawn to someone if we see them as desirable to others. Then there's the impact of status symbols. Wealth, power, and social status often amplify a person's attractiveness, as they're seen as signs of stability and success. Society tends to associate these qualities with security, influence, and the ability to provide, which can make someone more appealing. While these traits might not speak to someone's personality directly, they do signal that the person has achieved a certain level of success and stability, qualities that many find attractive. Attraction is also deeply influenced by shared values and similarities. People are naturally drawn to those who reflect their own values, interests, and backgrounds. This creates a sense of familiarity and comfort. Whether it's similar hobbies, a shared sense of humor, or common goals, these similarities make people feel more connected. When someone mirrors your worldview or lifestyle, it fosters a bond, making them seem more compatible and attractive. However, attraction doesn't always follow the similarities attract rule. Sometimes opposites do attract, especially when complementary personality traits are involved. Differences in how people approach life can spark intrigue, especially when those differences balance each other out. For example, a spontaneous, adventurous person might be attracted to someone more grounded and methodical, as their differing qualities can create a dynamic and exciting connection. Finally, let's not forget the impact of fashion and style. What we wear, how we groom ourselves, and the way we present our image all play a role in attraction. Fashion choices reflect confidence, self-care, and personality, making them an important part of how we are perceived. When someone takes pride in their appearance, it signals to others that they value themselves, which can be a very attractive quality. Style is often seen as an outward expression of how someone feels inside. And when that confidence shines through, it adds to their overall appeal. Cultural and social influences shape attraction in profound ways, affecting how we view others and what we find appealing. From the social validation of the cheerleader effect to the power of shared values or the allure of style, society plays a big role in our perceptions. Understanding these influences helps us see attraction as not just a personal, individual experience, but a deeply cultural and social one as well. Now, let's take a deeper look at the biological and evolutionary factors that drive attraction. While emotional, psychological, and social cues are important, the hidden forces of biology and evolution play a fundamental role in how we perceive each other. These factors have evolved over centuries to guide us toward making decisions that could enhance our chances of survival and reproduction. One of the most fascinating biological cues is fertility signals. Men are subconsciously drawn to traits that indicate fertility, like clear, smooth skin, a youthful appearance, and balanced body proportions. These characteristics are often associated with health and reproductive potential, signaling that a woman is in her prime years for bearing children. Evolution has wired us to find these traits attractive because they increase the likelihood of producing healthy offspring. For women, the attraction to strength and leadership qualities is rooted in survival instincts. Evolutionarily speaking, women were drawn to men who could provide protection and ensure the safety of their family and offspring. Strength and leadership signals the ability to provide and defend, which increases the chances of survival in a dangerous world. In today's context, these traits can translate into confidence, stability, and reliability, which are highly attractive qualities. Facial hair is another interesting feature in the world of attraction. Beards, for instance, can signal maturity and masculinity. While some might argue that facial hair is just a style choice, it actually serves a biological purpose. In evolutionary terms, facial hair is often associated with higher levels of testosterone, which is linked to strength, dominance, and maturity. Beards can make men appear more mature, which signals to women that they are capable of providing and protecting. This is why beards are often considered attractive in certain contexts, especially when they add to a man's overall image of strength and confidence. Then, there's the golden ratio, a mathematical formula that some believe explains why certain facial features are universally considered more attractive. This ratio is found in many aspects of nature and art, and it's believed that faces which align with this ratio are perceived as more symmetrical and pleasing to the eye. Symmetry, as we've discussed earlier, is a sign of good genetics and health, and our brains are hardwired to find symmetrical faces more attractive. Lastly, let's talk about dilated pupils. It may sound subtle, but when we're attracted to someone, our pupils dilate involuntarily. Larger pupils are often perceived as more alluring, as they signal interest, excitement, and attraction. This biological response is hard to hide, and it serves as a visual cue to others that we are interested in them. Interestingly, it's not just about physical attraction. Dilated pupils are also associated with positive emotions, making them a powerful tool in forming connections. These biological and evolutionary factors reveal that attraction is deeply embedded in our genetic makeup, whether it's the signals of fertility, strength, maturity, or mathematical symmetry. Our biology has shaped the way we interact with and respond to each other. While modern society may have evolved, these primal instincts still influence our behavior in subtle ways, guiding us toward connections that were once crucial for survival and reproduction. And there you have it. 25 incredible psychological facts about attraction. From the science of symmetry to the hidden signals our biology sends, we've uncovered how deeply our minds and bodies are wired to respond to others. Which fact surprised you the most? Was it the power of eye contact or the secret behind dilated pupils? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into human behavior, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing insights into the mysteries of attraction and beyond. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.